then I stopped going because I wanted to figure it out on my own. I wanted to learn a lot on my own too, like start cutting hair and start doing that. And so I did, and then people would just doubt me. A lot of people that I tried to like, hey, can I cut your hair, try and get clients, they were like, you don't know how to cut hair, you're a girl. And I'm like, oh God, like I was scared because I was like, what if I don't know, or what if I'm not good enough, or and I started doubting myself, and I put that all into my head. Then a lot of people started telling me, no, just do it, and I was just like, I'm scared. Like, a lot of people don't want me to cut their hair. Like, what am I supposed to do? Once I did, I remember the first haircut I did on my own, I was so proud of myself because I learned from Chris Bossio, from 360 Jeezy, from David Fala, from the Barber's Table, and they were freaking amazing at just explaining it. I can't even explain how they do it, but they did it and they taught me because I couldn't understand. The girl there at the internship at the barber shop, she tried to explain to me, and she gave me book work, and I was willing to learn, and I was willing to grind and do all of that, but it was hard because it was hard to understand. And so I watched YouTube every single night, and I learned, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this haircut. So I decided to do a mid-drop fade, and it came out amazing. Everyone was blown away, and you know what, it was a start, but for my first start, like, it was great, and I can't say anything better. I'm so proud of people actually standing up for themselves and actually taking pride of what they can do and what they do, because at the end of the day, it's all about you and being happy and just doing it.
Alright, you guys, I say this in all my videos. I can't stress this enough. But you guys already know, you want to pick out the hair or brush the hair down before you actually start cutting, because you don't want to cut on a sloppy canvas. Your blends will come out sloppy. You want to make sure you go about everything neatly. All right, make sure your hair is brushed down as you go. As you're putting in your guidelines, make sure that you brush as you go. Alright, so the first guideline I'm going to use by doing this mid fade is the bald line. I'm using my Slimline Pro Li, and I'm setting it kind of in a contour way because I'm going to drop it in the back and just, go around that, occipital bone. I usually don't say stuff like that, but it's the hook in the back of the head. You know what I mean? That's the occipital bone. I'm just going to go around it and come back up the same as you guys are seeing it on this left side. So now here's the easy part. It's just taking off all the bulk at the bottom. I'm using my Endless cordless BGRCs, and I'm just going up, taking off all the bulk. This part is real easy, so I'm going to speed it up. So using my Oster's fast feeds with the lever open, I'm gonna go up about 1 inch, and I'm gonna make sure that I flick out as I go. I don't want to set in a harsh guideline. I just want to go up and kind of flick out. Being that we're doing a high top, you don't want to dig in and, you know, just set a harsh imprint. So that's what I'm doing. You see me, I'm kind of flicking out as I go. Putting that one guard on open, I'm just doing the same thing. I'm kind of flicking out, scooping out, if you will, setting that guideline about 1 inch, and being mindful not to dig in into the high top. You know what I mean? Flick out as much as possible. So sometimes I might go up with the 2 and just run it straight up, but in this case, with this texture, I'm just going to use my wall magic clips and freehand the top and just, you know, go where I'm going to start at the one guard where I put the one guard open. I'm going to start there and just go straight up right where I want it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to dig in. I'm just going to go where that one guard is and just go straight up. So now that you got the shape straight up, what you want to do is put on that one guard, close, and soften up that middle line, basically in a flick out motion. Got that middle line softened up. What I did right now is I put on the 0 guard close in a flick out motion. Now I'm able to flick out that middle line. Now with the lever closed in a flick out motion, flick out that bottom line. Keep in mind that as you go up into that lever open, you're gonna adjust your lever and open it just a little bit so you won't, you know, bring that fade up higher. So as you're flicking out, make sure you start at the bottom of the line and flick to the line and then adjust as you need. I usually don't use the Andes shavers on African Americans, but in this case, you know, I believe that it's okay to. I'm just gonna bald out the rest of the bottom, making it razor bald. It just creates another transition to your blend. Right now, I'm gonna shape the entire high top using my wall magic clips. These are balders. If you guys didn't know, I don't use these as regular lever clippers. I customize them into being completely wall balders. So right here, you see in the front, I wanted to round the front. I didn't want to go straight up with it because I felt like it would have just gave off a real, you know, weird look. So I decided to round the front of my client's hairline portion of the fro. And right now I'm just taking off excess hair, you know, getting it all shaped to my liking. YouTube, this is the cut, and if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys hit that bell button beside the subscribe button. That way it lets YouTube notify you when I drop a video. So make sure you guys hit that bell button as well. If you guys want to know where you could buy any tools that you see in this video, make sure you check out the links in the description box below. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. My Snapchat is Jeezy360 and my Instagram is 360Jeezy. But it's your boy 360Jeezy, and I'm out of here. Cheers!